Hi, third graders. Ms. Fogelman here for your math lesson today. Today is September 1st, and we are going to be continuing to learn about repeated addition and how repeated addition relates to multiplication. So let me get my screen shared, and we will get started. All right, like I said, this is our third grade math lesson. It's September 1st, and I have a little quote here for you to start our math lesson, and it says, "Believe you can, and you will." So if we can have that growth mindset and know with a little bit of work we can get it, we will. All right, let's begin. All right, the learning target today is the student will start to see the relationship between, repeated addition and multiplication. So here's a little example. We're talking about 3 groups, and inside each group there are 3 birds. So it's like saying 3 plus 3 plus 3, because it's 3 here, and 3 here, equals 9. And we're going to talk about in a few minutes what repeated addition looks like in a multiplication sentence or equation. Here's our word problem for today. It says there are 5 bags with 3 bananas in each bag. How many bananas are there? So we know that the bags are the groups and the bananas are the number in each group, because it says that there's 3 bananas in each bag. So we cannot just take the 5 and the 3 and add them together and say there's 8 bananas, because they're 2 totally different things. The bags are the number of groups and the bananas are the number in each group. All right, so let me go to my toolkit here. Today I'm going to use my counters to figure out this answer. Okay, so we said there were 5 groups, right, or 5 bags with 3 in each group. So I'm going to have my first group over here. So there's 3 bananas. Here's another group with 3 bananas. Here's another group over here, with 3 bananas. And here's another group. I think I went too far off the screen. Okay, so that's 4 groups. We need 1 more in the middle. Okay, so does everybody see? We have 1 group here. We have 1 group here. We have another one here, another group here, and another group here. So we have 5 groups of 3, which is what our problem told us we needed, okay? So each of these bags, signified by the circles, the big circles, has 3 bananas in it, and the bananas are these little counters. All right, so let's start with our repeated addition sentence or equation. Now, if we're doing repeated addition, we would need to add each of these bags up to get the total number of bananas. And it's repeated addition because it's the same number in all the bags. So it'd be like saying 3 plus 3 plus, you know what? I'm not going to have enough room right here. So I'm going to take my equation and put it in a different spot. So let's say 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. I think I have hit my end on there. So let's see if I can just erase that. Plus 3 plus 3. And how much does that equal? 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. There's 5 3s because there's 5 bags. So then we can go through and count the number of bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we would put equals 15. And hopefully, oh no, I've gone off my screen a little. So let's erase that and we'll put it down here. Equals, whoop, or not, 15. Okay, so that is our repeated addition sentence. Now we need to think about if we have a repeated addition sentence of 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, what would that give us in a multiplication sentence or equation? So remember, we start our multiplication equation with the number of groups. It's always groups times number in each group. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. So it would be 5 groups of, or multiplication. This symbol right here means groups of, 5 groups of 3, and that equals the same number as 5 groups of 3 here, 15. So whether you do it as a repeated addition equation or a multiplication equation, you get the same answer. Now remember, multiplication is always the number of groups times the number in each group. Okay, so this is how a repeated addition equation can also be shown as a multiplication equation. All right, so let's go back to our slides. How is repeated addition the same as multiplication? We just answered that right here when we talked about how this repeated addition equation is the same as this multiplication equation. It's going to be very important that right now you draw pictures to help yourself understand what the problem is asking you for. Pictures are always a great thing before you write your equations. That way you can be sure you understand exactly what it's asking you to do. All right, that is it for today. Make sure you're getting your work done, and I will see you soon.